Operation Torch, conducted from November 8 to 16, 1942, was the first major Allied amphibious assault during World War II, targeting French North Africa. This operation aimed to gain control over Morocco and Algeria, reduce Axis influence in the region, and prepare for an advance into southern Europe. Background and strategic objectives. By 1942, the Axis powers had established a significant presence in North Africa, threatening Allied control of the Mediterranean and access to Middle Eastern oil resources. The Allies, particularly the United States and the United Kingdom, sought to open a new front to alleviate pressure on Soviet forces in the Eastern Front and to prepare for future operations in Europe. Operation Torch was conceived as a compromise between American desires for a direct assault on Europe and British preferences for a peripheral strategy targeting Axis positions in North Africa. Planning and command structure. The operation was under the overall command of American General Dwight D. Eisenhower, with British Admiral Andrew Cunningham overseeing naval operations. The plan involved simultaneous landings at 3 key locations: Casablanca in Morocco and Oran and Algiers in Algeria. These sites were chosen to quickly secure vital ports and airfields, facilitating further operations in North Africa. The landings. On November 8, 1942, Allied forces commenced amphibious assaults at the designated locations. Casablanca, the Western Task Force, composed mainly of American troops, faced resistance from Vichy French forces but secured the city after intense fighting. Oran, the Center Task Force, encountered stiff opposition but managed to capture the city after heavy combat. Algiers, the Eastern Task Force met with less resistance, partly due to the efforts of local resistance groups who facilitated the landings. Despite initial resistance, particularly in Casablanca and Oran, the Allies secured all 3 locations within days. An armistice was concluded with French authorities on November 11, effectively ending organized Vichy French opposition. Aftermath and significance. Operation Torch had several critical outcomes. Strategic foothold. The successful landings provided the Allies with a strategic base for subsequent operations in North Africa, leading to the eventual defeat of Axis forces in the region. Shift in French allegiance. The operation prompted Vichy French forces in North Africa to switch allegiance to the Allies, bolstering Allied strength in subsequent campaigns. Prelude to European invasion. The experience gained from Operation Torch informed planning for future amphibious assaults, including the D-Day landings in Normandy. Operation Torch marked a turning point in World War II, demonstrating the effectiveness of Allied joint operations and setting the stage for the eventual liberation of Europe from Axis control.